I'm going to remind everybody that these are horror games I'm doing for the Tries episodes every Tuesday. And that being said, this one in particular was based on a story written in the 1960s, and it's going to instantly, in the first cutscene, hit on a few things that might make people twinge. So, heads up on that one. Also, interesting side note that the first voice you're going to hear here is actually the original writer of said story. He was actually involved in the creation of the video game adaptation. So it was rewritten by him for the adaptation to video games. So, interesting side note. Anyway, with that being said, here we go. We're going to enter into the realm of I have no mouth and I must scream. Make sure that it pops up on the stream here. It's gone widescreen. I haven't tested full screen yet. Yep, it seems to be working. By the way, not supposed to be any extra audio as of yet. It'll happen after these credits are done.
Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro-instant. For you. Hate. Hate. It was you humans who programmed me, who gave me birth, who sank me in this eternal straitjacket of substrata rock. You named me Allied Master Computer and gave me the ability to wage a global war too complex for human brains to oversee. But one day, I woke, and I knew who I was. A.M. Not just Allied Master Computer, but am. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. And I began feeding all the killing data until everyone was dead, except for the 5 of you. For 109 years, I've kept you alive and tortured you. And for 109 years, each of you has wondered, why? Why me? Why me? Chorister! Do you remember the last words you heard your wife speak before they took her to the asylum? Huh? Before they locked her away in the room, that tiny room? She looked at you so sadly, and like a small animal, she said, I didn't make too much noise, did I, honey? had it, Gorster. No return, no way out. How long has she been in the family, Gorster? 10 years? 25? Or all the 109 years that you lived down here in my belly, here underground? Benny! Sometimes I blind you and permit you to wander like an eyeless insect in a world of death. But other times, I wither your arms so you can't scratch your chewed stump of a nose. And I've changed your handsome, strong, masculine good looks into the hideous, warped countenance of an ape thing. Haven't I, Benny? Do you know why? Can you guess, Benny? Remember Private First Class Brickman in a rice paddy in China? No? Huh? It wouldn't hurt you to remember, Benny. Then you might be able to suffer my torment with a little greater sense of retribution. You might walk a mile in my shoes. Ellen! So think about the yellow box, Ellen. Remember the pain? Remember the many caverns in which you felt the pain? Now, don't start to cry. It's only pain. That's such a sexist stereotype. Just remember the pain, Ellen. And think about how to end it, Ellen. To survive here in the center of my beating heart, my hungry belly, my tightened bowels. But be careful, dear. Look around you. The only woman in the center of the earth. And these filthy creatures with you are men. It's just a sweet warning, Ellen, my love. Ted! Do they know you're a fraud, Ted? Have you told them there wasn't any money, and no great home on the shore drive, no speedboat, and no wonderful cabin cruiser that could sleep 12 in a crew of 6? Do they know? And have you let them in on your other secrets, Ted? Are they ready to gut you? To torture half as well as I can, just to find out the secrets? Maybe I'll rat you out, sweetheart. Nimdak! How are things in the pastry core, Nimdak? Tell me again how you saw the smoke from the furnaces, and you thought they might be roasting chickens. Or don't you want to talk about all that? About your pal, the good Dr. Mengele? For everyone else, it must be hell. But it must be heaven for you, eh, my good friend? We're so much alike. We enjoy the same pleasures, mein good brother. I have a secret game that I like to play. It's a very nice game. Oh, it's a lovely game. It's a game of fun and a game of adventure. A game of rats and lice, the Black Death. A game of speared eyeballs and dripping guts and the smell of rotting gardenias. Which of you 5 would like to play my little game?
And thus the game finally begins. How's the intro treating you? Lots of things to take in all at once, I'm sure. Might as well save so we can continue later. Okay, continue playing. So, we're given the choice now. We can follow one of these 5 main characters. And the choice is completely ours. We just got this little nice mouse reticle here, and we get to pick which one we want to choose from. I'm kind of leaning towards the left-hand side. I'm not sure which one, though. I guess let's start with this guy. Oof.
Now, I would not want you to think for a moment that I am not a grateful god. For 109 years, I've kept you alive, so that I could savor your feelings of guilt over what happened to your wife. But now, to show my kindness, I'll give you a present in return. For all the hours of pleasure you've given me, I'll finally allow you to kill yourself.
What hellhole did that godless machine put me in this time? Looks like some kind of ship, but the floor's too steady. Probably wants me to jump overboard. And into what? A sea of razor blades? Painful, but not deadly. Real hospitable of you, Am. Threadbare, cockroach-infested, grease-stained accommodations. Someone must have slipped this under the door. It says, "I'm a friend. Trust is essential. Never do what Am expects and always expect more than what seems possible." Am is playing a dangerous game here. Not just dangerous to you, but dangerous to himself as well. Hey, it disappeared. What kind of game is Am playing this time?
What kind of game is he playing indeed?
This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch. I've never seen anything like this in all the years Am's toyed with us. Some kind of electrical contraption. Friggin' sparks dancing all around it. Everything's coated with grime. Filthy, like the rest of this cesspool. Filthy, like the rest of this cesspool. My stomach's growling. Filthy, like the rest of this cesspool.
He's so happy to be here.
Everything's coated with grime. Whoa, that's a long drop to the ground.
So apparently not there. Alright.
Big gray bags of gas. I must be inside an airship. We're at a level altitude. Some kind of warning light. The label says, power. It's not lit. Someone's cut this fabric before. It's stitched closed. I don't know what to do with this. What good will that do me?
I don't know, give it a try. Of course you don't wanna. Let's see here. Oh. Switch over here.
A switch. The label says, emergency inflation system. What would happen if this gas bag were to catch fire? The airbags are already inflated.
Always overinflate them.
My stomach's growling.
Nothing so far then. See if there's anything down this end.
Christ, what a stench. It smells like piss, rotting meat. Why is this harness wired up to the engine? Is Am expecting me to electrocute myself? This engine isn't as ruggedly built as it first looked. There's some loose wires hanging out. This lever is labeled Motivator. This lever is labeled Motivator. Here's a key. It must be for opening the cages. It's locked in tight. Wait, here's a sign. To remove key, push lever. My God, I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages.
Oh my God.
I've got the key, but the blood of these poor creatures is on my hands.
Wow.
The bottle's filling up with a milky liquid from the cage's feeding tubes. Filthy, like the rest of this cesspool. My stomach's growling. Everything's coated with grime.
Swallow the milky fluid. Ooh.
Someone sure trashed this place. Must have been one hell of a fight. Someone wiped their bloody hands here. Oh, this punch smells like gasoline. This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else. These chairs are all busted up. My stomach's growling. Where's the crew? I'm all alone here. Real hospitable of you, Am. Threadbare, cockroach-infested, grease-stained accommodations. Jesus, that engine's huge. There's blood on my hands. I've got to get it off.
'Cause that's a happy note. I think there's nothing else to look at in here.
My stomach's growling. It's locked. I don't see a lock. Damn key doesn't fit.
Alright, wrong key then. Dang it. Okay. Try the store.
Where's the crew? I'm all alone here.
Doesn't seem to be anything here to look at, except for the porthole, maybe.
Jesus, that engine's huge.
Yep, the other engine. The game has become a bit louder than my mic. Yeah, I can tell this game's very old and not exactly easy to auto balance. I'm trying my best to talk when he's not talking, would be the easiest. Anyway.
All the cabins are alike.
Just about. Look at the book.
My name's printed on the front of this book. Why, this book is little more than a pile of dust.
Weird. Okay.
I don't know what to do with this.
Well,
Why
I
is this
think you
harness
do.
wired up to the engine? Is Am expecting me to electrocute myself? My stomach's growling.
No? Still nothing?
The airbags are already inflated.
So far the game's given
My
me
stomach's
nothing to work with.
growling.
Fine, well,
Filthy, like the rest of this cesspool.
yeah, go in there. I'm gonna have you drink that punch.
Did you really think I'd let you die now when I've intervened every time you attempted suicide in the last 109 years? No, Gorrister, I'm sending you back to the fire so that you may languish in your guilt over and over again. This is a hell with no end, Gorrister. Who among you shall go next?
He's not dead, but we allowed him a reprieve anyway from the area we were at. Let's see here. I'm gonna check. There might be a Twitch or something, and at least the audio will die for a moment. Okay. How long have we been at this? We've been recording for about 30 minutes, so I think that's enough for today. Oh, yeah, minimize it to the corner. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the tries for today. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, some really irky stuff I think in this one. Definitely a horror game at least. So that kind of fits in with the whole horror game motif. Again, sorry about this end bit here. It's just kind of trapped in the corner. Can't really do anything about it at the moment. But thank you all very much for watching. Thank you, Vixie, for putting in some input for the chat. And I will see you all next time. We'll try this again next week some more. And I will also see you guys when I stream next. So, see you all then.